Hello guys, and welcome to a duo speedrun of Emissary Zero. And let's get right into it. And the speedrun begins right when we first load in. Now, quickly, I'm going to be grabbing this transmitter. Now we don't really need this transmitter quite yet, so I'm going to be dropping it right here. And as I head towards the basement, my friend is going to turn on the power to this whole place, and then he's going to follow me right down there. Now cutting back to me, it's going to be me opening this elevator, and then I just got to get in here, wait for him, and then once he gets in here, we got to do a quick little dance break while we wait. Next, once we're in the basement, we're going to be encountering our first enemy. Firstly, we're going to be turning on the power down here, and then I'm going to head over here, alert this guy, so he then chases my friend, kills him, sadly, and then I'm going to run right by to go over here and get this lever that we're going to need to open a door to get to the outside. Now running back, I gotta make sure that guy chases me into this direction so I can then go over here, head back this way, and go ahead and open this gate right here. Then this place is going to lead to the outside. Right before we enter that, we're going to hit a checkpoint where our friend would then respawn, like so. Now as we head up these stairs, our next goal is to survive from one of my least favorite enemies in this game, because he's pretty freaking scary. He's going to be hopping around, walking around for about a minute, and then we just have to survive for that amount of time. And then eventually he's going to burst a hole into the side of the school, and then we can just follow right behind him. Now here, he's going to walk right by me. Now I'm going to creep right behind him. And I got to make sure I don't move way too fast, or he's going to hear me and he's going to kill me. Now he is going to punch that hole into the wall. Got to pop in and do this quick little puzzle where we put these 6 white electric boxes that we just put into these slots. And then once we do that, it's going to unlock a door in this room where we can exit back to the main area. I'm going to grab this monitor, and my friend is going to be grabbing a keyboard, which will then we can put these together, and we can send some data to our manager who's watching over us, and he can figure out where we should go next. And the room where we just placed these are going to be right in here. I'm going to place the monitor, and I'm going to head back and get that transmitter that I left on the floor earlier. And while I'm doing that, he's going to be, placing the keyboard. He's going to be typing the password in, which is moon. And then I should be back just in time to place the transmitter into this, which will then, upload the data. Then once I put this into the computer, my friend is going to talk to this cutie right here, which then after a bit, she'll head towards the room. We're going to follow her. And then once she gets into the room, my friend is also then once again going to be speaking with her. And then she's going to head back outside of the room. But as she slowly walks over there, we're going to be chilling here just for a little bit because she is walking pretty slow. So we're going to be doing a little bit of dancing probably, just chilling out. Then of course once she opens it, we're going to head this way, which will then lead to the outside. But first we got to sneak by this little guy. Once we get far enough, we can just run right outside because he can't get out here. Now heading this direction, there's going to be a staircase that goes through all 3 or 4 floors of this school. But this staircase is a little tricky sometimes because there's this guy that will go up and down them. But luckily, he's actually at the bottom of the stairs, so we're able to head to this 3rd floor. Then my friend is actually going to head over here to turn on the electricity to this place. Now once that is done, I'm going to be using a cool little glitch where I do an emote cancel partway through to grab that gun, then grab this green electrical box. And now my friend is doing a bit of a side quest right now. He's going to be heading out this window to find a green electrical box, and there's also a really cool glitch that he can do out here that I'll show you in a second. But first, I'm destroying this gooey wall with the gun that I found. Then I gotta spawn the scary guy who's going to be running around the whole floor. And then here my friend is doing the similar glitch that I was doing earlier where he does the emote, cancels partway through, and he's able to reach the lever on the other side. Then back to me collecting another one of those boxes, and then it's going to pan back to him placing his green electrical box. Then he's going to head back out there to go through the gate, all while I'm still collecting the other green electric boxes that are still on this floor. Now I just gotta chill in this room waiting for big old boy to run past. Then once my friend is past that gate, he's going to head down here into this little area. Then I'm going to be heading into this room to place one of the electrical boxes, and then wait for the guy to pass by again, and then head outside Through here was going to be the final electrical box, and then I just got to place the last two. Now to my friend, he's trying to get the dynamite that's in here. He gets it. Now he's going to head back towards me, and then I'm going to be placing the final two electric boxes, which will then unlock a door that's nearby. Then I'm going to head back to where my friend is. We're going to meet up halfway. I'm going to give him the gun because he needs it where he's going to use the dynamite. Then right here, I'm going to turn into this classroom. Then there's this hole over here that I'm going to claw through. And then here is where we meet halfway. I give him the gun. He's going to head back down to where he was. Then I'm going to head over here and open this door and head downstairs. And here is that door that was unlocked using those 4 green electric boxes. We're going to head downstairs back to the first floor where we can then find the stranger lady or the cutie or mommy, whatever you want to call her. Once we talk to her, she's going to give us access to the elevator that's right over here. And the elevator is going to bring us down to the laboratory. But for now, I just got to wait for my friend to do what he's doing. Then here at my friend, he's blowing up this door with the dynamite that he had, which will grant him access to the second floor of the school. And over here, he's going to be doing a really cool glitch. And now right here is where he's going to be doing said glitch. Beyond this wall, there is a electronic board. He's going to be doing the same thing as before, where he's going to be doing the emote, canceling partway through, and eventually, hopefully, soon, he's going to be able to grab it. Then after a little bit, he gets it. Boom. And then he's going to head to that same staircase that I was using, but on the second floor. Then we're going to head down that elevator together. And then also the whole reason why I gave him the gun before was just to clear this door here. And then he's going to head down these stairs, pop into the elevator with me, and then we'll be down on our way. And during all that, I've been sitting here staring at this laboratory button, waiting for him. And then we're going to head down, do another little dance break, most likely. Yep, there it is. Then now we're going to be in the laboratory. Now in here we have the moon. And also he's going to be placing his electric board there so he can pick it up later. And also I should mention, we're going to be needing 4 of those boards. Once we get 4, we'll be pretty close to releasing this moon that is stuck down here. And now in this area, we're just going to be heading down a floor. And once again, another quick little dance break. My friend on this floor is then going to be grabbing this lever arm thing that's on this table, and then he's going to go back to the elevator and then go down a floor. And while he does that, I'm going to be sitting here waiting for him to get down to that floor, because once he gets down there, he's going to place that lever onto a switch, and then he's going to flip it, and then there's a lever nearby me that I have to flip as well. And we have to flip them about the same time, and it'll open a door down there. And then I'll just die, and then he will respawn me down in that area. And then right over here, he's going to be finding another electronic board, which is 2 out of 4 that we need. And then also in this area, he's going to be very close to the moon, so he had to grab this orange ball, which keeps him alive for some silly reason. Then I'm going to be heading straight over here to this dynamite that's in the safe, and I'm going to be doing the same glitch as before, where I just do the emote stop halfway through, and yeah, and then grab it. But it's taking me a little bit, so let's skip some time. Then after a good 20 or so seconds, I finally grab it, and then we're going to head back to the elevator, and I gotta stick with him because if I'm not in the range of that ball, then I'll die. And then we're just about done with this laboratory area. We just gotta get into the elevator, do a quick dance break, can't forget those. Then once we're back on the first floor, my friend is going to grab that one electronic board that he dropped and is going to be placing it right into this thing here, which will then open a hatch where the moon can go up through. And then once he gets it open, he's gonna run back to the elevator right where I am, and I'm waiting for him to go up back to the school, and then we'll be heading on our way. After a quick little dance break, of course. Then once she is open, we're going to be heading over here with our dynamite to blow up this wall, which will then grant us access to the outside. Then once she's blown up, we're going to be heading outside to open these 2 gates with these levers, of course. And then we're going to be heading right over here. Now this upcoming area is going to be pretty scary for me and a little bit for him as well, because I'm going to be doing that, that same glitch that we've been doing where we do the emote cancel partway through. But what's different this time, this area that I'm doing it in has a bunch of little guys jumping all around coming at me. So I kind of have to do it first try. If I don't, it's going to waste like 20 seconds because I'll have to run back to it. But where that place is this car that's by in this corner. And also during this time, my friend's going to be running this direction because that's where another electronic board is going to be. But then yeah, I'm going to be heading right over here to this car. Just got to make sure no one is following me over here. But I believe someone did see me, so I just got to quickly get this. Oh, and yes, I get it first try. That guy was coming up for me, 2 of them. Now they're all coming right after me. It's hectic. It gets pretty hectic. And then I just got to run back to the school again, and then I just have to wait for my friend from there. Now cutting to my friend, it's him trying to get the board, and he gets it. That's the 4th one. We just have to take these 2 back to this middle section of the school, open the hatch, and then I just gotta run through these gates here, and then we can see the little system or machine that we need where we put our 2 boards in. Once we then activate that, the moon will rise, and then it will get stuck, and we have to find 4 valves around the whole place. But the run is still going to get a little crazy, so do not leave quite yet. Then after a good bit, my friend is now here. He's going to place his board in, and then I'll sit here to be ready to open the hatch. Now after I open the hatch, the moon is going to come up, but then it's going to get stuck on some force or something. But to remove that force, we have to rotate 4 valves. So while we wait for the moon, we're going to be sitting here at the one of these valves, and then yeah. Then cutting to my friend's worm, he's going to be going into that laboratory elevator, but he's going to be using that elevator to get to the basement of the school, which then he will be waiting at this valve. Also here is said moon rising. Now we just gotta wait like 20 more-ish seconds and the valves will be ready. Actually I lied, it's like 1 more second, there it goes. And then I'm gonna be heading towards my other valve that's by in this room right over here where we countered like our 2nd or 3rd enemy. But he's going to see me, so I have to run out and then I'm going to follow him back in. Now cutting to my friend, who is, after getting the basement valve, going up to the 2nd floor where there's going to be another valve right over here, but it's kind of guarded by these orange head losers. So he's got to dodge around them, come over here, and the valve is right here, and then cutting back to me. It is I sneaking into this area, getting the valve, the final valve, and then I just gotta head back to the front of the school where there's going to be a new elevator for us to use. And then during this time, as I'm heading to the elevator, my good old friend is going to be doing some crazy dodges around this orange boy, crawling through this wall, and then coming right around to here, which then he can find this elevator. The elevator opens over for me. I'm going to be heading up to the 2nd floor. And right when I get there, should be about when he's going to get here. Now cutting to my friend, it's him running by this guy who's then going to be chasing him. So as he's running to the elevator, I got to make sure I close it just in time, which I do pull that off. Now we're headed up to the roof. And then once she's open, we got to run over here to this invisible path that goes up to the moon. Here is said path. We just have to run up here. Now I should also tell you, if you would like to see me do this solo, or even maybe more people, I don't know if I have that many friends, but if you want to see me do it solo, let me know in the comments. While you're down there, might as well like and subscribe, that'd be really nice. But anywho, speedrun is over with 15 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock, and I believe that's all I have to show for you. See ya.